This is the Padua Podcast Network.
The entire Earth is being hydrated right now. It's 100% chance of rain. So, yes. Running a Fever, episode 133, going on 29, baby. Welcome to the show. My name is Michael Davis. I love my life so much that I want to make it last as long as possible. But I not only want to add years to my life, I want to add life to my years. And that's what this show is all about. So if you feel the same way, come on along and we'll get there together. Wow, it's a beautiful day in Lake Fayetteville. There is a steady rain. It's lightening up a little bit, which is what I was hoping for as I get to the less noisy part of the trail. But I am wearing a raincoat, which I hope doesn't affect the sound too much negatively. Why am I out here in February in the rain? Well, I don't know. I love it. I love it. Seems like the forces of evil were trying to conspire against me today, or the forces of me just being forgetful and things like that. But I left work a little bit early because I have a dinner in my honor this evening. Why? Because today is my 53rd birthday. So now 53, going on 29. More about that later, but nothing is going to keep me from coming out today. I just really wanted to do it. And got a pretty good pace going, which hopefully will help keep me warm and also get me home in time to get to my birthday dinner. Got plenty of energy right now. I've just been really kind of energetic all day. Had a pretty normal day, except for my lunch was twice as awesome as it usually is. I tried this new double bean chili, which I'll probably be having a special episode on, maybe with a demonstration recipe type thing. So you'll want to catch the video of that later on. It's a busy week. I've been doing some nonprofit video work this week. I got a deadline coming up. Of course, it's my birthday and I'm on call for work. So it's been that kind of week. But got a nice wind blowing here. I got one picture of the wind-swept field here, probably with some raindrops on it, but it'll be there. Not hard to get. I've got to reach inside the rain jacket, inside the trusty green hoodie to get my phone. Yeah, so the double bean chili really worked out well. I'm not sure if it was because of the beans or something else, but gonna talk more about that. And before it came out, I had a couple of potatoes, some dried apples, and even a protein shake. Why not? Gonna burn 500 calories here at least, probably 600. And want to be sure I have the energy, and of course hydrated. And of course, hydration report, the entire Earth is being hydrated right now. It's 100% chance of rain. So, yes, plenty of hydration today. All I gotta do is open my mouth wide, tilt my head up, and get a nice drink if I need it. But I also have another 20 waiting for me in the car as usual. So, before my notes get completely destroyed by the rain, how is it possible that I'm going on 29? What am I talking about? How could I, what am I saying? Who do I think I am saying something like that? Well, it's just kind of going on this Real Age book by Dr. Roizen, which is probably the best 20-year-old health book you can buy. And they talk about being able to, add 26 years to your life. Now, I probably won't get the full 26 because I don't smoke, and I'm starting with a lot of good things on my side, but theoretically, I could be 29. So I'm just going with that outlook. So that would definitely put me over 100 years when I reached a natural death. I also took a look at I did the Real Age quiz again today, and I did a little worse than last time. Perhaps I was more honest this time, I don't know. But it did add almost 3 years. Took me back to being 50 again, which, in the book, he talks about having birthday parties for, every year that you lose. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. I don't know. But I'm definitely going to try to keep moving in that direction. So I took that again, but it doesn't include everything that's in the book. This is not the original Real Age quiz, and there's a bunch of them out there now. I believe that this was the original, but there's no more realage.com like there used to be. They quit maintaining that some time ago. So anyway, you can go to the Social Security website, and the demographics, or what do you call it? What are the actuarial tables, right? I'll put a link in the show notes to that. These are pretty much based on your age, not much else, really. Your age, and that's pretty much it. So based on my age and the averages, having lived to the age of 53 earns me another 29.3 years, such that I'm now expected to live to be 82.3, something like that. And if I live to be 70, I'll get a few more years. So I don't know whether, it's kind of been a debate whether, if my real age is 3 years less, then should I add 3 years to the end number or the beginning number? I don't think it matters much. So maybe I got a chance of living to be 85 or 89. Who knows? I'm gonna do my best to get there and beyond. But it was a good day, and fortunately I'm not referring to my notes very much. They're pretty much washed out at this point. I also figured out how much I would theoretically get in Social Security payments. But I haven't talked about this morning. Like I say, I am probably in the best shape of my life right now when you consider everything. Not necessarily strength, and maybe heart health and that sort of thing, cardiovascular health, but in terms of my nutrition, my physical, mental, and spiritual well-being, I think I'm in the best shape of my life. And I was in the gym this morning, like I am 5 days a week, most weeks. It's been 4 the last couple of weeks, but I was in the gym this morning and I did like 6 exercises and increased my weight on 5 of them. So, people, I'm not done yet. I'm still getting stronger. I am on the path to better health, and that's what I hope for you. That's why I do this thing, kind of share my journey and hope to connect with all of you listeners. So, I don't know, when you sit around talking to people, how does it feel to be 1 year older? It feels great. I feel better than I did last year, because last year I was starving myself trying to win a Biggest Loser contest. And, I was still much heavier than I am now, but I think I'd already lost over 30 pounds at this point last year. Maybe as many as 50 by the end of the month. But I was definitely not in a healthy place. And I was just still recovering from my knee injury, and I just started back in early February. I don't have any problems like that, although the weight today I think was heavy enough that I did feel a little bit of soreness in my knees earlier today, but I feel fine now. Definitely can tell that I had a good back workout today. Also worked my calves and abs. I work two or three times a week because I can. They recover quicker in the other areas of the body for some reason. So you can work calves and abs. And, usually we'll go for a while, and the rain's getting heavier now. You can probably hear it. We'll go for a few weeks doing abs Monday, Wednesday, Friday, calves Tuesday, Thursday, and then we'll switch up for a few weeks. So honestly, I'm not really too worried about my abs and calves. I just continue to work them. It's like I work every other group, but like most guys, I'd rather have bigger arms than I do. So I'd rather have bigger arms, bigger shoulders, which is happening. It's just a slow process. It really, bodybuilding is one of those things that if you're not on drugs, to be successful does take long-term consistency. It really takes years of hitting the gym several times a week and increasing your intensity. So there you go. It's not, you have to pay your dues. Gotta pay your dues, and I'm paying for the many years I spent not doing very much. So a couple other things going on. I've got the skating thing. I went ahead and pulled the trigger on a value line pair of skates from Rollerblade called Blade Runner, and it looks like they have many of the sort of quality aspects that I was looking for, but at a lower price. And I think those would be easier for me to start out on, kind of in the mid-range. I'm not a new skater. I have skated quite a bit in my life. Not much in the last recent decades, but definitely early in my teens and 20s, I skated quite a bit. So I'm kind of returning, and so I don't need something for a beginner, but I also will probably not be skilled enough to work the really tall, fast skates. The big pro skates are like 125 millimeter wheels. I'm going with something like a 90. And I'm going to have 4 wheels instead of 3. So, but I think these are a pretty good pair of skates, and I'm going to do probably in the next couple of days when they come in an unboxing. The whole unboxing thing is, I don't know, I think it says something about our society, that we want to share that experience of getting something new, and there's a materialistic aspect to it, but it's kind of exciting. So I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I wanted to try something that I don't know that people are doing, and that's an audio unboxing, because I know you're thinking, I am a podcast listener and I don't want to be hearing you saying on your podcast, wow, look at how great these look, but I think it's a kind of a challenge to me, but I think I can be descriptive enough, and you can be the judge of that. mail@runningatfever.com if you want to comment. I think I can be descriptive enough to make an audio unboxing as interesting as a video unboxing, and perhaps even more, because there's a sort of mystery. You've got to use your imagination when you're listening to a podcast. Like if I was to tell you about the rippling puddles of water along the trail and the squish of my shoes walking step after step and being soaked. Maybe time for new shoes, by the way. You've got to imagine all that. You've got to imagine all the blue-gray tint of the woods and greens and paths of the disc golf course, dotted by disc holes or goals or wickets or whatever they call them in disc golf. So I'm going to try that and take on the challenge of doing an audio unboxing of my new skates when they arrive, or soon thereafter, and on some dry day in the near future when it's not raining, I will come out here and do my first, if not the first, Rollercast, a podcast from the roller skates. So you got that to look forward to. You got a chili recipe demo to look forward to. Man, after 133 episodes, we've still got a packed schedule of adventure waiting for you with every download, twice a week. So stay tuned. If you got the fever, we'll keep on keeping on. If you don't have it, get it. And I'll talk to you next time on Running a Fever.